After the flood, the world looked clean again. Water pulled back into its borders. Grass grew where judgment fell. Families spread across the earth, carrying memories they couldn't name, knowing something terrible had happened, but believing it would never happen again. They were wrong. The giants were buried, their bodies lost to the deep, but not everything died with them. Not flesh that was destroyed, but the echo remained, restless, disembodied, homeless. Spirits without rest, without bodies, without peace. They could not create life, could not shape flesh, but they remembered corruption, they remembered fear, they remembered blood. And they watched humanity, waiting for doors to open again. The story didn't end in water, it waited in the dust. What was buried stayed, whispering, patient and just. Cities formed, fields were planted, trade returned. But some lands resisted peace, travelers vanished, violence took root. Scouts returned shaking, not with plans, but dread. They said, we felt small there, like insects, like grasshoppers. The giants had returned. Not everywhere, not all at once. They rose in certain families, certain territories, where corruption was allowed to grow again. Where they ruled, mercy died, violence became normal, life lost its value. People weren't just killed, they were consumed by systems fed on fear.
The spirits never named themselves.
They didn't need to. They whispered ideas instead. Trade life for safety, innocence for power, blood for peace. Rulers were convinced disaster could be avoided. Enemies held back if the price was paid. Children became the price. Drums beat loud to silence screams. Fire rose high to hide guilt and ritual. They said they had no choice. They said the gods demanded it. Fear learned to wear a crown. Terror learned a name. Destruction looked like power, and power felt the same. One name rose above the rest, Molech. Not a creator, not a giver of life, a devourer wearing the title of a king. But the God who judged with water recognized the pattern immediately. Giants again, blood again, fear again. He warned before the land was entered. He named the practices plainly, he drew lines that could not be crossed. When judgment came, it wasn't chaos, it was removal. Giants fell, strongholds collapsed, walls gave way. Even Jericho could not stand. The land exhaled. Scripture doesn't retell the story again. It doesn't need to. It leaves reminders instead. And also afterward, we were like grasshoppers. They sacrificed their sons and daughters to demons, because the danger was never only giants. Danger was believing destruction creates safety. Fear deserved worship, and blood buys peace. The altars were broken. The land was given rest. But the spirits never stopped wandering, and every generation is left with the same choice. Remember, or rebuild the fire under a different name.